Hey, back in the shop with I Can Fix It. We got a Super 7 that come in. I've removed the switch plate and the switch cover over here just to inspect it. Just says lost power. So we're just going to do some visual inspections. First thing, I'm going to open this up, and I've noticed I did take the tape off. We've got our incoming white and black wire from the power, which is disconnected. So that's correct. But we have 3 black wires on this screw and a white wire here. You should never have 3 black wires on one of these screws. So nice thing is that's just the light wires connected with the other power wire. So that's not our issue. That's going to keep the light from working, but it's not going to keep the machine from working. And point of note, these 2 light wires, the smallest ones that come up out of the side, these actually go on the back side of the switch. They belong here where the power comes in on the off side. That way when you plug this machine in, not only does your cord pigtail light up so you know there's power to this machine. If that burns out or you don't have this pigtail because you've replaced it, when you plug the machine in and the switch is off, the light comes on. That lets you and everyone else know that that machine is live. So if you hit that switch, it's going to turn on. So there's a reason for that, but yes, these are almost always hooked up wrong when I get them from customers that have worked on them themselves. Just keep that in mind. These 2 light wires, they go back here with the wires coming right out of here. So that's how they go, and that's how they come when they're built from the factory. So we're taking these screws out. So if there's an issue with the power, the easiest thing to check first is the power coming in. There is some movement in this cord, but inside here there's a brass piece that pinches this cord, and over time from this being pulled on, it will eat into that the sheath on here. It can short out the wires. It can be pulled on so much that it has broke loose inside. So at that point you will not get power to that machine if that's the case. So what we're going to do first, real easy, we're going to take our meter. We're going to turn it to ohms right here. And you'll notice it also has an audible. So when you touch these 2 together, you hear a beep. So you know you have continuity right here. Now, do we have it here? We're going to take not the elbow one with the leg on it, that is the ground. So this is either your white or black. That's the white. We have continuity. So now we're going to jump to the other one and put it on the black. We have no continuity there. Okay, you don't hear a beep. There's no ohms reading. And just double check again. Here's the black. We got our pin on the black. And we can check all of them. We don't need to, but just to be sure. No beep, no continuity. Again, the white one, we do. Right there. Okay, so that tells us this cord pigtail is no good. We've got a break somewhere in this black wire through here. It could be in here, could be in here, or anywhere in between. So we'll be replacing that. Now I'll show you how we can do the same test. Put this up here so it's easier to see. Same test on the switch. If you wanted to test the switch, say that cord was good and you now want to test the switch to see if it's good. You've got your switch out. These are labeled off and on. Off is back. Also on these switches there's a flat relief right there, that's always the off side if they're not labeled. Okay, this one I do notice that it's an aftermarket switch. Nothing wrong with that. These work great. The side right here is broke off, but that, again, that's not going to affect it. So you can set this down here. We've got our meter at ohms, and we're going to look for continuity on the switch. Make sure it's good. So you're going to go same side. So this side to this side, right? And there's nothing there because the switch is off. Now we flip it on. And we're getting something right there. But kind of have to put these in and as I move them around, I kind of lose it. It comes and goes. Let's try the other side. Off, on. I'm getting nothing there either. You really got to get these inside and try to find a certain spot to make them hit. So that's going to tell me that that switch is probably no good. Just to verify, we'll take another one just like it. And we are in the off position. This side to this side, nothing. We turn it on. We got a good tone. We don't have to wiggle the probes around. Let's try the other side. Nothing. And nothing. Yep, there we go. Sorry. I can't see this back one, so right there. Okay. So on the on position again, we've got a reading with continuity going through the switch on the one side and the other side. Okay, so since I have this switch out, like I said, I get continuity, but it's not consistent. Any movement, and it's losing it. Even without moving it, it's kind of hit and miss. So I'm going to replace that switch as well, because that tells me there's an issue internally. These have little bitty contact points inside, and when they start to burn, because we had not correct power coming in, and they start to get hot and arc inside, shorts them out, so they don't make good contact. So we'll be replacing that. So just some quick troubleshooting for power failure on an edger. And this happens to be an American Standard Super 7 edger. Hopefully that helps. If you're out in the field and you got an issue, then you can test that and go from there. Hope this video was helpful. Hit the like button, subscribe to our channel. Until next time, I can fix it.